What's up, guys? So we're back with another Rust What's to Come, and this is going to be a short one, guys, because they haven't really been throwing too much information at us because they're hard at work with the leveling system. But I just wanted to cover when we have our next force wipe here in April, sorry. April. They're going to be adding in some new dungeon artwork, as you can see here, and they've done a lot of work on the train yards, finally. So you can see some of the storage containers back there have turned blue, and the cool thing is we've got like stuff spilling out of these train cars. We've got some pretty cool little changes here, and they just look really nice, and it's finally getting that atmosphere added to the rad towns that we want, or dungeons, I guess. They're not really rad towns, and that's another thing I wanted to touch on. A lot of people think radiation isn't coming back. It is. They are reworking it. They wouldn't be making rad animals if there was no radiation going to be put back into the game. So that's just kind of something to keep your head on and realize that it is something that's still going to be coming back into the game here. The other thing I'd like to go ahead and touch on is the new female head model we have here. And that is the African variant. Now, the females definitely look really weird with hair. That is something they are going to eventually give us. How that's going to work, I don't know. Gary and team made it sound like they would allow us to customize the hair. I don't know if that includes facial hair or not, because they kind of gave like a maybe answer on that, if you could even call it that. But that's pretty much what they got there with that. The other thing we've got going on here is the Asian male model. This is just the untextured render of it. And that's pretty much the progress there. So they're trying to give some nice variation. The new models look very nice, and they're working on seamlessly connecting them so we don't look like we're, glued together in some kind of form at all. So expect these new player models soon, maybe as soon as May, maybe sometime here in April. The other big thing here is going to be arrowheads. So as you see here, there's the basic arrow, and then you've got an arrowhead you can attach to it. And this is a cool concept they touched on a little bit last week, and they have iterated more this week. And what they're basically going to be doing is giving us the ability to make arrowheads separately and attach them to the base arrow. The base arrow is that stick you see there with the pointy end. It's going to be a wooden arrow. It's not going to do a whole lot of anything. Shouldn't require anything other than wood. I don't know if it's still going to require stone. Kind of makes sense if it had feathers. But as you can see here, these are what they have planned so far. And we've got the metal and cloth, which is a fire arrow. We've got the armor-piercing metal arrow. We've got the bleeding damage bone arrow. Finally, another use for bones. And then we've got the stone arrow, which is kind of, I guess, what we have right now, which is for doing damage. I'm not sure if that damage is just meant to people or meant to be, for buildings as well. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they never really intended arrow rating. And, of course, you got the wooden arrow, which is the new standard. Now, for the armor piercing, that is a very cool idea, something we need. You can bow fight someone wearing armor and get some good damage on them. So how powerful that's going to be, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll have to see when they put it in. The other thing, people have been asking for fire arrows forever. I know I've wanted them, so it's really cool to see that put in. But anyways, guys, that pretty much covers everything. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's a short video. We'll see you next time.